I know.
We got to look good for the holidays.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
And I'm going to put this in for present mode.
Okay. Good. Because all of your windows look like mine, and that's a lot.
Guys. I know, right? So many windows. Welcome to our, what is coaching backstage pass, sneak peek, whatever you want to call it. We're super, super excited you're here. So welcome. We're going to share our stories and give you the insight to what it is we do, and then go from there and open up for questions at the end, or if at any point you have questions, just let us know. So your hosts are myself and Andrea, and I am Jolene Kaiser. I am a wife, a registered nurse, a fitness instructor for over 5 years. I have had a hip surgery 2 years ago, and I have made a comeback from that. I originally started my journey down 11.5 inches, 12.6 pounds, and it was all from doing home workouts and drinking Shakeology, which I just want to throw in there that I so thought that the people that I saw on the infomercials and the TV shows were people who were paid actors. And I was like, people don't get results like that at home. They're totally paid actors. I don't believe anything that they say. And then what I was doing clearly wasn't working, because I was working out way harder than anyone I knew. And I was eating way less food than anyone. I was tracking everything. I was using working out as a form of punishment. And I did not look the way that I wanted to look for all the hard work I thought I was doing. So I insert home workout program in Shakeology, and I got in the best shape of my life in less time than I was working out, and I was eating way more food than I ever had in my life. It was like mind blowing. So I'm obsessed now with ingredients and learning and teaching other people that, and I have an obsession with dark chocolate. You can see my before and after pictures there. That was following surgery. So that was January of 2018 when I got the go-ahead to fully move on into a program where the therapist could not believe like the moves that I was doing and how perfect it was for me to be rehabbing through. She was like, this is insane. This program is perfect, spot on. It's just what you needed. And so hearing that from somebody else like solidified the fact of these programs really do work in more ways than you could ever know. There's much more to my story. We'll talk a little parts of it as we go through, but now I'll let Andrea introduce herself.
So I am Andrea Stevens, and I have been a coach for over 7 years, and I am a mom of 2 children. Here's one of them, and a wife. I'm also a dental hygienist. I still work, and I have lost collectively 210 pounds. I've lost 70 pounds 3 times, once all by myself without pregnancy, and then twice after the birth of our son. And then I was stuck kind of like Jolene, like thinking I had to be in the gym for hours and hours, and I needed, and still not losing any of my baby weight and not really giving myself what I needed nutritionally. Can you please go watch your movie while I talk a little bit? Okay. Then you have to sit quietly and not mess with anything. Thank you. Sorry. So I was eating like Progresso soup, which there's nothing wrong with it, but I was all about quick and convenient and not really understanding how nutrition really worked and how to make myself feel better and fuel my body the way it really needed to be while trying to run a household, still working, trying to be a mom and working out. And I needed a solution that I didn't have to send my son to the gym daycare after being at daycare while I was at work. I just really didn't like that idea of doing that. So I talked with one of my girlfriends, and she looked phenomenal, and she was doing an at-home program, and I thought, I could never be like you. you are so hot and I am so not. And we both had little boys, but she was like, you should just try it. I think you would really like it. And her belief in me just stuck. And I thought, well, if I'm out, I'm out, and I'm already spending this much anyways at the gym. I'm already spending, $70 a month at the gym. Why not just buy this program, see if it works? And I fell in love with TurboFire. And then within that year, I lost all my baby weight that I had been struggling for so long trying to lose on my own. And I was having fun doing it. It's still one of my most fun programs, because if not, then I wouldn't teach it all the time. So within that year, I got certified to teach, and I've been teaching group fitness for 5 years now. So I started teaching after Cora was born. So yeah, and it's taking me crazy places now.
All right. So we want you to think about, what would you do with an extra $100 a week? Would you go out to dinner? Would you pay for your daycare? Would you get different kinds of groceries that you wish you could get now? Or would you pay for gas, right? Would you actually fill up your gas tank? Like, who has a story where they had like $10 and that's all you could put in? I know that I've totally been there before, where I didn't always fill up my gas tank. I'd be like, well, I have got $5 or $10 here, and that's all that's going in there. So what could an extra $100 do for you? And then ask yourself, what could $500 a week do for you? Would you pay off debt? Would you work from home? Would you maybe cut your hours back to maybe 3 days a week or 4 days a week? Would you be able to buy a new car, a reliable car? Would you go on a vacation with your family or your significant other? Or would you just save, right? And then really think about that. Like, write down something or drop it in the chat box, like, of what you would do with an extra $100, $500, or extra $1,000 a week. Would you build your dream home? Would you have more family time so you would be able to step away from your current position? Would you save for college tuition, or would you then invest it? And the thing that I think is really cool about this slide is, you're probably sitting there and you're seeing this and you're like, no way in hell is somebody earning $1,000 a week, like working out and posting about it and, sharing it with other people. And I say that because I remember watching this for the first time, same slide 6 years ago, different colors now, but saying, what would you do? And I'm thinking, no way, nobody makes that kind of money doing this. Like, that's far-fetched. But then when I actually did do that and I hit $1,000 a week, it was like, pick my jaw up off the floor. This is legit. This is real. So it can happen. Like, I'm just a normal person like you. Andrea is too. And it's kind of like, holy crap. Like, what would you really do with that kind of money? So post it in the chat box, or, just think about that and write that down, because it really can happen.
So for me, the biggest piece of the puzzle that I was, number one, missing fitness and nutrition, like I already shared with you. You get so much more than just a company. Like, you don't feel like you work for a company when you do Beachbody things. Like, you have fitness, so you're in a program with people at the same time, and you're helping each other stay accountable, not only in your fitness, but then you have this nutrition aspect that I never got anywhere else. Like, at the gym, it just didn't happen. Like, you would go in and it was very cold and I had no idea what I was doing. So the nice thing is, it all lays it all out, and it's all planned right there for you. And the thing that really was helpful for me was having the support. Like, Jillian and I, we met, we went on a trip. That was part of, the rewards piece. Like, we went on a trip and we ended up meeting each other, and we kept running into each other and being paired together. And now we've become each other's support system. So, and it was completely unintentional, but it just happened. And now, like, we almost always room together when we go places. And, the rewards can be as big as earning a trip. Like, we're going to Punta Cana in March. Or it could be something like, I get really excited when I get a tank top sent to me. I don't know about you, but I love free stuff and it makes me so happy. And when I was sick yesterday, our daughter came out legit and was like, Mommy, can we play your game? And I was like, what game are you talking about? And she was like, can we play your Beachbody game? And she brings out my Beachbody Monopoly game, which may not be a big deal to anybody else, but like I earned that and my kids are seeing that. So the reward is that they are also getting all the health and happiness and all the rewards that come with us living this lifestyle. So, you know, some of the rewards are physical, some of them are travel, and some of them are just, most of them are just within the, you know, the support that you get, the success that you get when you actually engage and be around other people who are in the journey with you.
So the cool thing is that there's something for everyone. There's fitness programs, digital access, gentle detoxes. Like before I did the 3-day refresh, I had done some really unhealthy stuff, and then actually learning like what a detox should be was mind blowing and very, very eye opening. There's nutrition components only, there's fitness components only, there's different equipment, and the supplements are insane, like off the charts, the best of the best, including Shakeology, Daily Sunshine, which I know that Andrea's kids drink this. I've drank Shakeology for the last 6 years, and I legit can count less than 5 times that I have been sick, which is huge. And maybe one time, and it was this year. It was like a little cold, but that's it. So it's like, it's crazy when you actually know more about that and take that on a day-to-day basis. It's not just a protein supplement. It's more of like a wellness drink. It has all the things that you possibly need that you couldn't quite get unless you were to eat like 2,500 calories in a day of just these nutrient dense things, which I mean, I personally physically couldn't do. So it's just that in a glass made easy for you.
Well, and for me, I have been sick oddly twice in the past 3 weeks, and it is the only thing that I have been able to stomach. And I think to myself, well, I may not be able to have anything else, but at least I know I'm getting this in my day. Like at least I'm getting the nutrition I need. And you know, like Jolene, I would see infomercials at night and sitting there as I wasn't a single mom, but my husband would be gone at work, and and he was a police officer and he would leave, and then these infomercials would come on and you see them and you're like, but really, did they do that? Or did they Photoshop it? That's not real. Well, come to find out that when I did Core de Force, I lost over 11 inches just doing that program. And I followed it, and it's only 20 to 40 minutes a day. And that was it. That was all I did. And I just listened to what it said, and I wasn't overexerting myself. I wasn't overtraining. I was following a healthy nutrition plan that actually worked. And then I looked back at these pictures. I'm like, that's probably legit. But I mean, it's incredible how many success stories that you hear from all different programs, that anyone can do the program. There's something legit for everyone. You can country line dance. You could go and do Insanity, which is kind of insane. But you don't have to do that to get really good results. You can meet somewhere in the middle and do 21-day fix and have that's how I lost all my baby weight from Cora. I did 21-day fix and fix extreme. I did it 3 times that year, and I lost my 70 pounds of baby weight from her in 30 minutes a day and just eating healthy.
All right. So what is a coach? A coach A lot of people think that a coach is a certain thing. And so we're about to like bust some myths hopefully for you and alleviate maybe the pressure and the anxiety that you're having, like thinking I cannot do what you guys do. But a coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert already at their fitness and nutrition goals or an experienced salesperson. A coach should be sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals, commit to being proof that the products work by working out, drinking the supplements, improving and developing themselves. So the 4 vital behaviors of what we do as a coach is be a product of the product and proof that the product works. Obviously, how can you do something if you don't fully believe in it, right? No one's going to come along and join you if you don't already have like a story or believe in the product. The second thing is that you are inviting and just attracting other people. So it's just inviting other people on the journey. Think of it as if you went to a new restaurant and you absolutely loved it. You're not going to go home and keep that to yourself. You're like going to text your besties and say, oh my gosh, have you been to the new restaurant? Like, it's absolutely amazing. It's the same concept, except it's with coaching. It's with a program or with a supplement. And you're saying, oh my gosh, have you seen the new bar blend? Like, you can do bar at home for like a third of the cost of what it costs to go to a live in class like where I live. It's so expensive. That's why I had never done it. But hello, you can do it in the comfort of your own home and not worrying about looking like a Fruit Loop and get a great workout, right? So think of it like that. And the other one is that you're constantly working on yourself. Like, I'm not the person I was when I signed up, because you would have never got me to be on a live video like this. I never thought I could even teach or do a live video like this. And now look at me now, right? So it's just, it's like, the things that you're constantly working on yourself and growing and evolving as a person, you're able to handle life, not just this business, but you're able to handle life, your relationships, your coworkers, like your day-to-day, your 9-to-5 job. You're able to handle those situations better, because one of the key things as a coach is that you're constantly improving and developing yourself. Okay? It's huge. I mean, it's a job basically where you get paid to, have fun, work on yourself. So here's how you earn.
Oh, I get the fun slide.
You want me to do it?
No, it's fine.
Don't matter.
So, basically,
It's like, show me the money.
So one of the things you do learn about when you can learn about being in coaching is personality types. And I am not somebody who is like, show me the money. I'm like, oh, I will give you everything. So here it goes. Being a coach, you earn 25% of commissions on anything that you sell. So basically, just by helping others, and when you focus on that, then it doesn't really feel like selling, because I'm not a salesperson either. As a hygienist, I clean your teeth and I walk you up to the front desk if I can and leave you there, and I don't want to talk about money. So that has never been my forte. So that when I found out, like Jolene, like I had to sell, I have to talk in front of people. Oh no. So when you focus on helping people, that's where the magic is. And that's where you actually earn the income. When you take the focus off like the production and the money. Yes, it's there, but you look at it a different way. In healthcare, I'm still helping people, but I am making someone else some money. So this is the same thing, but you're helping somebody and you're making yourself an income. So every month you can have your Shakeology or your product or whatever your choices are paid for, or just earn an income by helping up to 3 people. If you help 3 people, you could make $120. Help 5 people, $200. And then the next month, if those people stay on, then you're earning residual income from them. And then you help 3 more people, and then you have that 120, and it just keeps adding and adding. So by the 3rd month, you're making over $1,000. And what would that $1,000 do for you? My goal last year when I started, not when I started, like when I really sat down and started making goals. When I started the year last year, I was like, I want to make enough to pay for my son's education every month. That was my goal. Well, that was $400. So, okay, so I got to make that. That's $100 a week. I can do that. So when I took it and made it personal to me, whether it is your groceries, like that's a huge thing to go to the grocery store. I have been there, especially in Target, when you've like gone wild in Target and you go to stick your card in and you have that heart dropping, like, oh my gosh, I hope this goes through and this is not embarrassing. That when I get hot and I'm just anxious, am I going to have to put stuff back feeling? That feeling is awful. But when you can go through and be like, I bought this for myself today and I decided to have salmon for dinner and I can totally pay for it. That is an amazing feeling. Not that it happens, all the time, but like that's so wonderful when you can have that relief and that peace of mind to go, I can pay for these groceries. I can write the check to my son's school and know that I did that. By me helping someone else, I helped him get a better education.
So true. And you guys, like, just like Andrea said, it's not like nobody likes to talk about money typically, but it's not necessarily about the money. It's about what the money can do for you or what the money can do for your family, right? It's about changing the trajectory of your life, your spouse's life, your family's life, your parents' life, your future children's life, like all those things. So that's one way you earn, is by inviting people along on the journey with you and helping them on their journey. The other way that you earn, which there's more than just these two ways, but these are the two main ways, is to build a tribe of people. So you plus two. So that's basically you getting to Emerald Coach, and that means that you have signed on two coaches, one on your left and one on your right. It could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your spouse, it could be your besties. It could be people that you don't even know who you meet on social media. But what happens when you earn Emerald Coach is when you're able to start earning residual income. So the residual income is the income that you're making like while you sleep, if you will. That's like your team, everybody earning collectively, because it's not just one person at the top like you may think. You're like, oh, the one person at the top, it's too late for me to get in. This business has been around for a long time. No, because everybody benefits, not just one person. The entire team benefits from the volume that is brought in by each coach, if that makes sense. So that means that you have the ability to earn more money, not just one person. You could actually come in a year and earn more money than Andrea and I. So that's not just like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. The only person making money at the top of the screen, or at the top of the business. Something just came on my screen. That's why I said that. So it's not just the person at the top of this business who makes the money. It's all of your team. So it allows you to earn the team volume for your team cycle bonuses, which is what I just talked about. It's either $14, $16, or $18 per cycle. It's income on top of your commissions. So you're earning, let's say if you help those 9 people in a month, you're earning, that was $630 plus you're an Emerald Coach, you're earning that additional income. So that's $600 plus whatever your team cycle bonus is, which is pretty cool. And then you're also getting free customers weekly based upon how many people are signing up in the network. So those people watching the infomercials at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, those are being dispersed out into the network of coaches who are Emerald and above, and you're getting those as free customers. So I don't know any other company that does that.
So the benefits of coaching is you can set your own hours. You get to determine what you want your business to look like. Jolene runs a different business than I do. I run a different business than her. No one's business is going to look the same. Why? Because we're all different people and we have different lives, and you can make that work for you. So you could be part-time. You could be in full-time. You could say, you know what? I just want to go all in. This sounds amazing. And honestly, at the beginning, I got in and I was like, I just want a discount on my shakes. That's all I just want that. And if I get some discounts, some cute tank tops and some programs, then awesome. But then something happened where I just kept going to things, and I love the live workouts and I love the energy and being around people. And then all of a sudden I was like, I think I want to try this. I want to try and help other people, and just in a different way than dental hygiene could really do that for me. So you don't have to be a person to go face to face. You can work from your computer. You can work from your phone. You can work anywhere in the world as long as you can talk to people. And I know that sometimes being shy or not being a really outgoing person can be an objective, like, hey, I don't really do this. But that's okay. You learn how to talk to people, and what you're really just working at first with the people that you know in your own life. So you get better, and after that, you're just really sharing your passion. And like Jolene said, like, if you had something so wonderful, you wouldn't hide it. If someone had a chocolate brownie and they weren't asking me if I wanted to be a part of that brownie, I would be upset, for real. And that's basically what my girlfriend did to me. She said, I love this program. I think you will love it too. And now I'm so grateful that she shared her love, because it has changed my life inside out completely. And then it is limitless what you want to do, because like I said, every decision you make, your imagination, your dreams, your goals, they can be as big or as small as you want to make them. So you could turn this into a huge opportunity for you and your family. And really, you have people helping you, teaching you, cheering you on the whole way. So all that would be holding you back is you.
So your new team, like what happens when you sign up to be a coach? This is a cool thing about this, is so you go into business for yourself, but you're never by yourself, which is awesome. So there's a new coach training site. There's weekly team calls, and every team is going to do them differently, whether it's weekly or bi-weekly or monthly or whatever. There's challenges, there's team building events. We love to get together and hang out with one another because we like to have fun, and we like-minded people, right? We want people who are positive and who build us up, and who, don't spend their time gossiping about other people. And it's just like, that comes with working on yourself though too, because I was definitely one of those people before. Leadership training, there's Facebook team pages, there's recognition and accountability, and of course fun. Like, we love to have fun. Okay. I think that's the number one thing people tell me, like, Jillian, you always look like you're having so much fun. There's the other thing, like Andrea just said, it's entirely up to you what you do moving forward. But like, I create the fun that I have. If I'm not having fun, then I'm going to do something to have fun, or I'm going to throw an event, or I'm going to get matching shirts, or do something, you know what I mean? Where it's going to create that, because if you don't have it, then you have to make it. You can't wait for somebody else to do that for you.
So to join as a coach is really, really easy. There's a couple ways to do it. One, you can have the coach join fee waived with the purchase of a challenge pack, which a challenge pack is basically our bundle where you get a program and a nutrition supplement like Shakeology or Sunshine, or you can now do the performance line, which is Recover and Energize, which is our Go Juice that we dance to every day and just love it. And Recover tastes like chocolate milk, and it's delicious. And if you mix it with your Shakeology, it makes it extra creamy, and that's my favorite way to have it. Or you can join as a coach and pay the $39.95 fee and not get a program or anything, but just pay the enrollment fee. And just like that, you're a coach. You'll get a little coach guide. I think they still send these out. I have one right here. They'll send it right to you. Yep, got that. And then if you are active military or a veteran, if you provide a copy of your DD-214s, they will waive your joining fee and also your monthly fee. So you get all your products for 25% off, plus you don't have any fees, which is amazing. They have the best deal of all, which they should.
Yeah, it's crazy that literally you have the potential to, if you've never seen the compensation plan, then it's definitely something that you should see. Just like any other job or any other position you would take, you want to see the potential for the amount of growth of money that you can potentially make, right? Like you want to see what could possibly be there. And so you should see this, because ideally you're signing up for maybe $40, or if you get a challenge pack, $160, and you have the potential to earn $1 million. Like it could be $1 million business if you so wanted it to be, a six-figure business, a $50,000 a year business, and you paid $160. It's just kind of like, when you look at it like that, it's mind blowing.
And the amazing thing is that you get to open a business for an investment of $160, and you get product and a program that you get to use to promote it. When I opened our gym, I will tell you, it was not $160. I took out a pretty sizable loan to start the gym. I do not know any other business that you could open for
such small overhead. Like
it's such a small investment.
It's insane. So that's another, if you're a numbers person, that's something to really be aware of. So what is the $15.95 a month though? What do you pay for? So your media and promotion and brand awareness, right? You have 4 personal websites to your online stores. You have a coach office where everything is housed. So all of your customers are all digital. It's all there. You log in and it's all right there for you. Super simple. Your customer service, your technical support, your marketing. They have the systems for your challenge groups all already uploaded in there. There's training, success on demand. Like it's endless, you guys. Like there's an endless amount of resources and things that you're getting for $16 a month, right? Again, to have the huge potential of the business of what you do. So it's to have a couple customers a month, and that's already covered. Or if you're military, that's waived. So this is, we're almost at the end. This is one of the last ones. So yeah, in the next 24 hours, this is what you want to ask yourself. Like whoever invited you, what did you like most about the presentation? Does coaching feel like it could be a good fit to help you achieve your goals? And which of the what part of coaching most appeals to you? Like the community, the amount to be able, the ability to be able to earn, just being a part of a support system, having discounts on awesome products. Like what is it going to be for you? Right. And then the very last slide is always like one of my favorite ones.
Oh, those are so nice.
Yeah. So is what you're doing now, ask yourself this, is what you're doing now, right now in this moment at the end of 2019 going to get you where you want to be in 2020? Is it going to get you the groceries that you want to buy? Not having to worry about if your check is going to balance or your check is going to bounce, or if you're going to be able to have to put something back. Like, is it going to help you go on the vacation of your dreams? Is it going to help you pay off that credit card debt or that medical debt? Is it going to help you buy a reliable transportation, a new car? What is it going to do? Is what you're doing right now going to get you there? And I know before the answer was like, I refuse. It was 2012. And I was like, I refuse to sit in this same spot in 2013 in the same place I'm in right now. Mentally, I was in a horrible place. Physically, I was in a horrible place. Like everything, financially, all the things, I was in a bad place. And I was like, no more. Something's got to change. And if nothing changes, you guys, nothing changes. So look at what this says. It says, I am a coach. I am not perfect. I want you to know that I struggle just like you. I want to inspire you to be and feel the absolute best. Together, we will get fit and healthy. You can do it.
Bam!
Yay! So, like, honestly, ask yourself that question and follow up with the person who invited you to this, because they care about you and that's why they invited you, right? Anything else with Andrea?
I'm just glad I said yes, because I would be a coach no matter what. Even if it wasn't for the business, I would do it for the community. I would do it for staying healthy, for being able to show my kids a better way to live.
That's awesome. Love it.
Yay.
Well, thanks so much for jumping on, you guys, and have a great night. We'll see you later.
Do you take our picture? Oh, bye. Jamie, thank you for getting on.
You're welcome.
Well, I hope you have a good night.